Imagine being able to stay calm and composed when you're stuck in the middle of a traffic jam, or during a tough conversation with your boss, or while dealing with a personal crisis. This is the power of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has helped people for centuries to live happier and more fulfilling lives. Stoicism teaches us that the only thing we can truly control is our own thoughts and actions. Everything else, from the weather to the economy to the behavior of others, is outside of our control. By accepting this reality, we can free ourselves from the anxiety and frustration that comes from trying to control things that are beyond our reach. In this video, we'll explore 10 profound lessons from Stoicism that can help you achieve inner peace and mastery over your emotions. Join us on this journey of self-discovery as we explore the ancient wisdom of Stoicism and learn how to apply it to our modern lives. Lesson 1: The Power of Acceptance. The Stoic lesson of the power of acceptance teaches us to embrace the things we cannot change and find peace in accepting them. Imagine you're stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting. Instead of getting frustrated and angry, you can practice acceptance by acknowledging that the traffic is beyond your control. By accepting the situation, you can focus on what you can control, like using the extra time to listen to calming music or plan your meeting in your head. This mindset shift can help you stay calm and composed in the face of adversity. Another example of the power of acceptance is when facing a difficult personal situation, such as the loss of a job. Instead of dwelling on the unfairness of the situation, practicing acceptance allows you to acknowledge the reality and shift your focus to finding new opportunities or learning from the experience. By accepting the circumstances, you can free yourself from the burden of resistance and open yourself up to new possibilities. The power of acceptance lies in its ability to free us from unnecessary suffering and empower us to focus on what we can change, leading to a more peaceful and resilient mindset. Lesson 2: Practice mindfulness. The Stoic lesson of practice mindfulness encourages us to be fully present in the current moment, paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. Imagine you're enjoying a meal with a friend. Instead of being lost in your thoughts or checking your phone, practicing mindfulness means savoring each bite, engaging in meaningful conversation, and appreciating the company of your friend. By being mindful, you can cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude and connection in your daily experiences. Another example of practicing mindfulness is taking a walk in nature. Instead of rushing through the walk while preoccupied with worries, being mindful involves immersing yourself in the sights, sounds, and sensations of the natural world. By focusing on the present moment, you can alleviate stress and anxiety and gain a renewed sense of calm and clarity. The practice of mindfulness empowers us to embrace the richness of each moment, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Lesson 3: Embrace what you can control. It teaches us to focus our energy on the things within our power and let go of the rest. Imagine you're preparing for an important exam. Instead of worrying about factors beyond your control, such as the difficulty of the questions, you can focus on what you can control, like studying diligently and managing your time effectively. By embracing what you can control, you can approach the situation with a sense of purpose and confidence, leading to a more productive and calm mindset. Another example of embracing what you can control is in relationships. Instead of trying to change someone else's behavior, you can focus on your own actions and responses. By letting go of the need to control others and instead focusing on your own behavior, you can cultivate healthier and more harmonious relationships. Embracing what you can control empowers us to direct our efforts where they can make a real difference, leading to a greater sense of calm and effectiveness in our lives. Lesson number 4. Choose your response. The Stoic lesson of choose your response emphasizes the power we have in deciding how we react to life's challenges. Imagine someone criticizes you unfairly. Instead of reacting with anger or defensiveness, you can choose to respond with patience and understanding. By consciously choosing your response, you can maintain your inner calm and integrity, and even turn a negative situation into a positive one. Another example of choosing your response is when facing a setback. Instead of giving in to despair, you can choose to respond with resilience and determination. By doing so, you can transform adversity into an opportunity for growth and learning. The lesson of choosing your response reminds us that while we may not always have control over external events, we always have the power to choose our internal responses, leading to a greater sense of calm and empowerment in our lives. Lesson number 5. Limit excessive desires. It teaches us to find tranquility by moderating our desires and not letting them control us. Imagine you see a new, expensive gadget that everyone is talking about. Instead of feeling an overwhelming urge to have it immediately, you can practice limiting your desire by considering whether it's truly necessary and aligns with your values. By doing so, you can avoid the anxiety and discontent that often accompany excessive desires and instead find contentment in what you already have. Another example of limiting excessive desires is in our consumption habits. Instead of constantly seeking more material possessions, we can find peace by appreciating and making the most of what we already possess. By limiting our desires, we can free ourselves from the cycle of always wanting more and instead cultivate a sense of inner calm and gratitude. The lesson of limiting excessive desires reminds us that true contentment comes from within and is not dependent on external possessions, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Lesson number 6. Cultivate resilience. The Stoic lesson of cultivate resilience teaches us to develop inner strength and adaptability in the face of adversity. Imagine facing a major setback at work. Instead of giving in to despair, cultivating resilience means approaching the situation with a mindset focused on learning and growth. By viewing challenges as opportunities to become stronger, you can bounce back from setbacks and maintain a sense of calm and determination. Another example of cultivating resilience is in dealing with personal hardships. Instead of being overwhelmed by difficult circumstances, resilience allows us to face them with courage and perseverance. By cultivating resilience, we can navigate life's ups and downs with greater composure and emerge from challenges with newfound strength. The lesson of cultivating resilience reminds us that we have the capacity to overcome adversity and grow from it, leading to a more resilient and calm approach to life's challenges. Lesson number 7. Be virtuous. The Stoic lesson of be virtuous encourages us to prioritize moral excellence and integrity in our thoughts and actions. Imagine you're faced with a situation where you could benefit from dishonesty, but instead, you choose to be truthful and fair. By prioritizing virtue, you can maintain a clear conscience and inner peace, knowing that you've acted in accordance with your values. Another example of being virtuous is in how we treat others. Instead of succumbing to anger or resentment, choosing to respond with kindness and empathy reflects virtuous behavior. By embodying virtue in our interactions, we can foster harmonious relationships and contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world. The lesson of being virtuous reminds us that true calm and contentment come from living in alignment with our highest values and principles, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Lesson number 8. The value of gratitude. One crucial Stoic lesson that contributes to maintaining calmness is the value of gratitude. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate and find contentment in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. Practicing gratitude involves acknowledging and being thankful for the things we have, rather than focusing on what we lack. For example, consider a challenging day at work. A Stoic approach to gratitude in this situation would involve recognizing the positive aspects, such as having a job, skills, and opportunities for personal and professional growth. By shifting the focus from what went wrong to what is still present and valuable, individuals can cultivate a sense of gratitude that helps maintain a calm and balanced mindset. In essence, the Stoic lesson of gratitude teaches us to find joy in the simple and often overlooked aspects of life, fostering a resilient and tranquil state of mind, even in the face of adversity. By consciously practicing gratitude, individuals can develop a habit of appreciating the good in their lives, contributing to a more calm and centered existence. Lesson number 9. Keep learning and growing. The Stoic lesson of keep learning and growing encourages us to embrace a mindset of continuous improvement and development. Imagine encountering a subject or skill that you're not familiar with. Instead of feeling intimidated, embracing the idea of learning and growing means approaching it with curiosity and a willingness to expand your knowledge. By adopting this mindset, you can cultivate a sense of openness and adaptability, leading to a more calm and confident approach to new challenges. Another example of keeping learning and growing is in personal development. Instead of becoming complacent with your current abilities, embracing growth means seeking out opportunities for self-improvement and learning from your experiences. By doing so, you can foster a sense of purpose and resilience, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. The lesson of keeping learning and growing reminds us that by maintaining a mindset of continual growth, we can navigate life's changes with great. Lesson number 10. Understand the transitory nature of life. This lesson teaches us to recognize that everything in life is impermanent and subject to change. Imagine achieving a major success in your career. Instead of becoming overly attached to this moment, understanding the transitory nature of life means acknowledging that circumstances can change. By embracing this understanding, you can approach life's ups and downs with a sense of perspective and equanimity, leading to a more balanced and calm outlook. Another example of understanding the transitory nature of life is in dealing with difficult times. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by challenges, recognizing the impermanence of tough situations allows us to maintain hope and resilience. By understanding that tough times will pass, we can navigate them with greater composure and strength. The lesson of understanding. The transitory nature of life reminds us that by embracing change and impermanence, we can cultivate a sense of peace and adaptability, leading to a more serene and balanced existence. In conclusion, the Stoic lessons teach us to find calm by focusing on what we can control, choosing our responses wisely, practicing gratitude, and embracing growth while recognizing the impermanence of life. These principles empower us to cultivate resilience, integrity, and a sense of inner peace in our daily lives.